Why do people choose the careers that they do? Why do you choose to become a doctor? Why do you choose to become I don't know, a landscaper? I really haven't been thinking a lot about those questions this week, but I have been thinking about why did you choose to become a judge? You don't go to school and say to yourself, what do you want to be, Johnny? I want to be a fireman. How about you? I think I want to be a football player. How about you? I want to be a doctor. How about you? I want to be president. How about you? I think I want to be a judge. Kids, I imagine, don't even necessarily know what a judge is or what the judge does, but people want to become, at some point, they decide they want to become a judge. Why? You don't like come out of the womb with a black robe and a gavel. Why? There's no reason for a judge to wear a black robe unless we're trying to have judges sort of resemble the way that judges looked in England. So let me tell you a couple of things that I've been thinking a lot about this week so that you fully kind of know where I'm coming from when we're talking about the people that become judges. There are lots of jobs where you can show up in the morning, leave in the afternoon, have a title, get the respect of people around you, where you don't actually have the ability or the capacity to ruin people's lives, to extend whatever misery you have to them. This isn't play. There are some people who become judges. They sought the bench out as a refuge. And then once they got there, they wanted to look at us and wanted us to almost kiss the ring in a way and pay respect to the amazing sacrifice that they made, where they sacrificed their career, this amazing legal career. I had a great legal career at one point, or it was going to be amazing. It was going to be awesome. I was going to do amazing things. But I ended up taking the bench because I needed to, because you all needed me. You guys needed me here. You needed me on the bench. And we're all looking like, no, we don't. We don't need you on the bench. We'd prefer if you weren't on the bench, as a matter of fact. And I hope that along the way, people recognize that before you accept to take the position of judge, you have to neutralize yourself. And I just look around and I think to myself, there are people on the bench, they get angry, they get red-faced, they get hostile, they get short-tempered. When you step onto that bench, when you get on that bench, when you start deciding, you need to be calm, deep breaths. You can't be breathing fire. Some people seem to take joy in twisting the words of the people who come before them. Some seem to take joy in trying to get in the way of the lawyers trying the case. Your job is to be a level. You got to breathe in the anger, the hostility, the frustration you have with whatever you see in the world. You got to blow it out. You got to center yourself, and you have to be level. As a judge, you get to make people respect you. You get to talk over them. You get to talk through them. You get to talk down to them. You get to make them stand up when you walk in. You get to make them stand up when they speak to you. You get to make them stop when they're talking to you. You get to act as though like you can solve all of the world's problems, the most complex problems, in a matter of 45 to 60 seconds each. And we call them honorable so-and-so, whomever the judge is. Shouldn't they be a bit intimidated by that power? The power is incredible. Yet why are so many judges miserable? They look miserable when they're talking to their fellow citizens. They look miserable when they're attempting to, according to them, protect the community. Why do so many apparently take for granted the power that they have? They take the bench, and every day they're reminded of their power. Every day they're greeted with, yes, Your Honor, no, Your Honor, yes, Judge, no, Judge, I stand, I apologize, Judge. But for some judges, that isn't enough. Probation, jail, I give you zero tolerance. I'll give you all the chances in the world. more and more and more these days, I am disappointed with what I see on the bench. Disappointed. We all deserve a level of respect. And if you don't like people, if you don't have a tolerance for people, if you don't have a tolerance for the human condition, why did you become a judge in order to have to deal with people at their lowest and weakest points? Unless you're just a masochist, a sadist, unless you're just into trying to hurt people. If you want to talk down to people, don't become a judge.